Hello everybody, Charlie's Cards here. Look what I brought to the table tonight. Hallelujah. We found baseball cards. So, a buddy of mine told me about an antique shop that was rich in wax. So I thought I'd check it out. Running out of product. When product gets low, then you got to resort to what's available. So, start off with that Bob Clemente. That's a 1970 Topps poster of Bob Clemente. A Hall of Famer and humanitarian. I thought that was really cool. It looks like it's in pretty good shape. So I said, yeah, I'll be having that. So that's a Bob Clemente with the Pittsburgh Pirates. Paid $100 for everything you see here. So we'll go one by one. And I got an 87 Topps traded. Cards 1T through 132. $10. And if you don't know that one, there's pretty much one card that's worth the $10, and that's the Greg Maddux 70T, and it's in very nice shape. Might even get a 9. Corners are perfect. The face of the card is in good shape. Got a little bit of roughage on this side of the edge. So I may submit that one. And then the other one that's not worth near as much, but is just as iconic, is the Dave Cone. Dave Cone rookie card. All right. And then up there on the other side, my little piece fall apart. These little Topps traded boxes are quite fragile. They do not take a hit very well. So he originally had that for it, and I said, so I'll take it for that. So this one is an 88, and it has a couple of, first this has the completely fell apart. Okay, so this has a USA in it too. There's a Tino Martinez, nicely centered. There's the back of that one. Tino Martinez. That's normally a Don Ross color for the back of cards. But, so that's an 87. 89, sorry. 89 Topps traded. 88. 88 Topps traded. 88 Topps traded. Okay. And there's a Roberto Alomar rookie card. How about a Brady Anderson rookie card? There's a Robin Ventura USA card. And traded. This is the first year with the Dodgers. And in 90 is when he's going to win the World Series with the Dodgers. I'm pretty sure of that. I don't know. I could be wrong. So for $10, cool to look through, cool to have. So what do you think of them? I'm enjoying all this vintage. So if you like vintage, if you like looking through stuff, a blast from the past, you're in the right place. Why don't you go ahead and give me a subscribe and hit that bell So every time I post another video, you'll know that Charlie's Cards is on it. All right? All right. So what else do we got? All right, we got a 1987 complete set, still in the wrapper, which was, I've never seen one like this. So that was cool. 20 bucks. It's the most expensive box of wax that I bought. And it's got some of the iconic cards in it. The 87 has the Barry Bonds, Greg Maddux, Bo Jackson, Barry Larkin, Rafael Palmeiro, Will Clark, Kevin Brown, David Cone, Chuck Finley, Wally Joyner, and Bobby Bonilla. Not necessarily in that order. Check your local listings. Some of those cards are also available only in the Don Ross set, so we will crack this open at a later date and see what we can find in it. We're always looking for nicely centered cards that matter, like those two cards there. There's a Bo Jackson rookie star in this that I really enjoy collecting. So that's, I think the three boxes I got here are all about Bo Jackson. All right, this one was unusual. So I mean a 1989 Don Ross baseball. Okay, when I saw 89, I knew exactly who was in here, but I didn't know that it came like this. I thought that was unusual. So this first pack, 1 to 600, and I also thought they were unusual to have. Let me fix that a little bit. So there's the front of the cards, and let me zoom in just a little bit. Maybe you'll get a better picture. There we go. Grand Slammers. And that's part of the card. So if that's on every card, I don't know. But if it's not on every card, it's on every first card of the set. Let's pull them out and look at some of these. Danny Tartable, Grand Slammers. Franklin Stubbs. Anybody seen anything like this before? Keith Hernandez. I mean, I've seen the 89 all day long, but I've never seen them with this Mark McGwire 89. So this is his third year card. Grand Slammer, Mark McGwire. I think I came on to something here. Like I said, I've never seen these. And if the Griffey's in here with a Grand Slammer on it, I don't think I've ever seen that in my years of looking for that 89 Griffey. Lately, obviously, it's become more of a hot commodity. These are wrapped very tightly, which makes them prone for injury. But there's a Dave Winfield Grand Slammers. There's a Mike Greenwell. So if you know anything about these Grand Slammers, or if you've seen them before, please comment. There's a Kevin McReynolds. There's a Walt Weiss. 89 was the year the Giants and the A's played. There's a Mike Marshall with the Dodgers. And I think this last one's a Jose Canseco. Yeah, look at this. Jose Canseco. Nicely centered, too. Left to right a little off, but I've never seen that logo on there. So I'm wondering if this is a set that came out of another set. Those little boxes. And somebody put all the packs in there. Somebody put all the little packs in there, because this is all the Diamond King. So there will be Diamond Kings in here, and then there will be the cards. So I'm looking forward to cracking them open, some of them open, and seeing if we can find the Griffey. And I don't know if it's got the rated rookies in here or not. So I don't see any. I don't see any stickers. So I see a puzzle though. It's got the puzzle, got the Warren Spawn. I mean, it didn't go broke on it. I paid 15 bucks for it, but if it's got rated rookies in it, then there's my money, because there should be some good ones in there. So I'm thinking they came out of the little boxes, you know, kind of like the rookies, except it'll have Grand Slammers on it. So interested to see. That's my guess, but for, you know, 15 bucks, I was like, heck, whoa, excuse me, heck yeah, you know. All right, save that for last. And then he had these 90 score, and thought it was cool that Walmart. So, I mean, they're still in box. The boxes are in great shape. I mean, beautiful shape. A lot better than any of the other boxes that I bought. I mean, just pristine shape. So, 90 score. Oh, my box fell apart. Excuse me while I fix my box. It gone. All right, back to what I was saying. So this 90 is an iconic card and one of my favorite cards in my collection, because it contains the 90 score Bo Jackson football baseball card with Bo on the back. And if you look at the title of the PSA holder, 90 score Bo Jackson. And this is a new Min 8, so it's centered very nicely. Great looking card, cool card, iconic card. It's got some of the other Bows in it, and so we'll be cracking those, looking for them Bo Jackson cards. All right. And then I saw these. Just the wide variety makes it worthwhile for me to see stuff that I've never seen before, and pick it up and look at it and see that it's in decent shape and be able to enjoy it. That's what it's all about, right? All right, so these are 1981 TOPPS Jumbos, and there are a whole bunch of them. And look who we have on the front here. Mildly young Nolan Ryan. And these are very glossy on the front, so you can pretty much tell if they're in decent shape or not. They need to be cleaned, obviously. They've been sitting in that bag. So this was my most expensive item, and I paid $25 for all of these. But as I pull through these, you'll see that I've got some pretty nice ones. That the Nolan's not bad. Let me back it out so I can get some more on camera, because they're pretty big. I mean, they're definitely a lot bigger than a baseball card. So I believe they're 5x7s. So Nolan Ryan. Look at this, Mr. October's in there with the Yankees. 81. There's a Ron Guidry. There's a Goose Gossage. Mike Schmidt. Steve Carlton, Fred Lynn. So quite a few Hall of Famers in this stack. There's a lot of commons in here too, and they don't have numbers. Dodgers, Angels. So they have like a team checklist on the back, and then the tops. Pretty interesting. That Rod Carew. Don Baylor. There's for you Astro fans. This is your new manager who's been playing baseball and been a part of baseball his entire life. Guess baseball's been pretty good to Dusty Baker. Played for the Dodgers. Dusty Baker. There's Dusty's teammate, Steve Garvey, Mr. California. There's Mr. Red Sox, Carlton Fisk. There's another Red Sox, Jim Rice. Thought this was interesting. This is when he got traded to Boston. Traded to Boston? Yeah, he started out with Cleveland. Then he went to Boston, then he went to Chicago, and then he went to Oakland. So the Ekman, a very young picture of the Ekman there. Dwight Evans. These are pretty cool, huh? Unique set. I knew they made a lot of supers, and I have supers from other years. And this is the 70 set, so they're a little different, obviously. They have rounded corners, and they're not like photographic style like these are. They're more, rounded corners and thick paper stock. That's the 71 Hank. Here's the 70 Reggie. This is more of a paper, cardboard, let's call it. That's what we collect. We're cardboard collectors. And these are more on photograph paper, kind of. They definitely feel like old photographs. Kind of like that canvas Diamond King feel to them. And look at that. Carl Yastrzemski. Beautiful shape, too. Look at that one. That's the one that drew me. That was on top. That's the one that drew me to it. Pete. And then I'll just thumb through the other ones, because most of these now, there's a Bucky Dent, Dale Unser, Manny Trio, Tug McGraw. That's Tim McGraw's dad. There's Bake McBride. Bake, it looks like Babe, but it's Bake McBride. Wonder how he got that nickname. Gary Maddox. Greg Lazinski. Bob Boone. Larry Boa. Butch Hobson. Bob Gritch. Rick Burleson. Jerry Roos. Bert Hooton. Bob Welch. Steve Howe. Steve Yeager. Davey Lopes. Ron Say. Rick Monday, right before his trade to Oakland. Reggie Smith. Bill Russell, baseball player. Frank Tanana. Carney Lansford, a young Carney Lansford with Boston. Tony Perez. Glenn Hoffman. Dave Stapleton. Bob Stanley. Tom Bergmeyer. There's a bunch of them. Bobby Molinaro. Wayne Nordhagen. Jim Morrison. Britt Burns. Lamar Johnson. Chester Lemon. Ed Farmer. Sox. Rich Dodson. There's Bill Buckner. Got quite a bit of facial hair. Ken Reitz. Ivan DeJesus. Leon Durham. Rich Rochelle. Ron LaFleur. And Buddy Bell. Mickey Rivers. Dave Kingman. Ty Blackwell. Winner of the Stash of the Year. Mike Krukow. The other Mike Tyson. There's my manager, Art Howe. Al Oliver. Jim Sundberg. John Matlock. Bump Wills. Craig Nettles. Rudy May. Rupert Jones. Tommy John. Dick Ruthven. Jose Cruz. Cesar Cedena. Don Sutton. Terry Poole. Doug Flynn. Lee Mazzelli. Frank Tavares. Alex Trevino. Neil Allen. Rusty Staub. Dave Winfield. Bob Watson. And a very young, last but not least, a very young Willie Randolph. I was hoping for some 81 love in here. Harold Baines, Kurt Gibson, Jeff Reardon, Fernando Valenzuela, Tim Raines, or Danny Ainge. Didn't happen. So, that's what I bring to the table tonight. I hope you enjoyed some vintage stuff. I believe we're going to have vintage this week. We'll have a week of vintage. Come on aboard. I think you'll enjoy it. You'll get to see the progression of baseball cards from then to now. And that's what I got. So from Willie Randolph, Hank Aaron, and Reggie Jackson, this is Charlie's Cards asking you to like, comment, and subscribe. And Charlie's Cards, over and out.